Howdy, y'all. So on the next episode of Ricky's Big World, we gonna spill all the tea.
I was gonna say that's so fancy, but also like super convenient for people who have disabilities, like not having to walk upstairs.
I used it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I used it. There's some people I heard used it for other reasons, but
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna have to get some Lysol wipes.
Back in the pizza world caverns, behind the test ovens, and in reality next to the bathrooms, it's Ricky's Big World.
Hey, this is Ricky with Ricky's Big World. Welcome back to another episode. I'm wearing the car show t-shirt that they have right now. I don't really look good. Fat people don't look good in white. So
I think you look just fine. Why is she back like a sign off me so sorry?
anyway, what are we talking about today? You're always the one pulling out the topics.
Well, a couple of episodes ago, we talked about you swimming. And
You talking about the pool at the house of Brenda?
Yeah, you mentioned a mansion, and it got me thinking, what's the deal with that?
Okay, so I'm trying to adjust this headphone. All right, so we do, ever since my wife's father passed away, we made a conscious decision that we're going to have a family get together at least every 2 years. But I think it's going to be every year for my mother-in-law, right? So get all the kids together and everything else. So the first one we did, we actually was with Pop when he was alive, was in Ellijay, which is in the mountains of Georgia. Rented a huge house. And everybody seemed happy. There was a few people that were complaining because of where their room was, and I heard somebody complain about how much their part was, and it's like, man, come on. Because we flip the bill for everything, and everybody just gives us back a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's to make it easy.
I see.
So the last one we went on was actually towards, it was in Jekyll Island, because my mother-in-law said that she had never been to Jekyll Island. She wanted to go when she was in, was it high school, I think it was, but they couldn't afford it.
No, it's Jekyll Island.
Jekyll Island is off the coast of Georgia.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, inexpensive. I didn't realize how expensive it was. But case in point. So, we found, when I was trying to look at staying on Jekyll Island, to find a house that was going to hold 16 to 20 people.
Yeah, it's a lot of people for one house.
$20,000 for 4 days is what we were seeing. Then we found a mansion that's not on the island itself, it's just off the island, and it was like $5,300 for 4 days.
Wow.
But for somebody who wants $20,000 for a house for 4 days on Jekyll Island, that's like,
Yeah.
so we went ahead, we paid the upfront, and then we just have everybody pay us back. But, you know, it's a beautiful mansion. We wanted Mama to have as much as she could, plus have all our kids have a room and everything else. And it had a pool, and it was on a horse farm. It's called Stampede Ranch, I think is what it's called.
That's so cool. It's on a horse farm.
And it had a horse on it.
Oh,
2 of them, actually. So it was amazing.
yeah.
And by the way, it's starting to get very busy. So
Yeah, just that it's lunchtime.
yeah,
for
it's
sure.
lunchtime. So, which I love. I love all the background.
Yeah, but just in case people are like, this audio's not that great. Well, it's a little busy in here. And it'll calm down in about 15 minutes, so.
That's all right.
It's just all the high schoolers that come in.
Hey, I love it. I love it. The energy they bring in here. So we this mansion is, like I said, I think it's called Stampede Ranch or something like that. Anyway, it's near Jacksonville or Jekyll Island, Georgia. And so we rented. Everybody had this really cool room, and the kitchen was amazing. Everything else, it seemed okay. You know, some people got on my nerves. I love my family, and it just. You try to hold your lip because you've got, you know, your mama there, and you're, you know, this is for her.
Yeah, and it's a lot of personalities, a lot of people, so I'm sure.
Yes, you nailed it right there, a lot of personality. So the biggest thing is, you know, wanting to make sure that Mama's having. So every trip is, Mama, where do you want to go? I don't care where I want to go, where Jennifer wants to go, where anybody else in the family want to go. The only person's opinion who matters is Mama's.
Yeah.
So
Because it's for her.
Exactly. Mama wants to go to Minnesota or back to Iowa for the winter. That's what we're doing. And if people don't want to go, you ain't got to go. It's simple as that, right? That is. Because I did hear complaints about certain things. I was a little irritated, and I know people are going to watch this, and that's fine. I was irritated with complaining about, we only ask $200 per person for 4 days. Hotels don't even do
$200 per person for 4 days.
Right, not per day, for the whole day.
Oh, for the whole thing.
Yes, basically $50 a day
Oh my
to
goodness.
stay in a mansion or with a pool and all that. Right.
Okay, that's a great deal.
And then Jennifer and I, we don't mind. We front the whole thing, and then we just recoup what we can, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah.
But what I don't like is when people complain about it. You know, and so it's just a situation of, yeah, I understand that it may take money, but we're giving people a year to plan this. We're giving the people a year to save up money, and it gripes me and everything else. Not totally, because if Jennifer and I couldn't afford it, we wouldn't pay for it. But it's for Mom, and it's like I said, it's every other year. So you've got actually 2 years. Save the money up if you want to go. But here's the thing. Again, it is where Mama wants to go, not where everybody else wants to go. So Mama's decision is going to trump everybody else. So that is how that is going to be for as long as I'm at least here breathing.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, there it is. So, but the mansion, amazing. The pool, amazing. But I guess I got into it, and it wasn't pretty. I looked like a buoy out in the ocean,
So
bobbing all over the place.
how many rooms did the mansion have?
How many rooms?
Yeah.
Because I had an elevator too.
Wait, this place. Okay, so tell me some of the things that it had. So it had an elevator.
Okay. You walk into this grand foyer, and you see immediately through the living room to the yard with the pool, which
Okay.
was phenomenal.
It sounds beautiful.
It is a beautiful, quiet property.
Yeah.
And it's gated property, and when you go to, so you have to push the code in, the gate opens, and you got this long, you ever watch that show Dallas, the original?
Dallas.
Yeah.
My mom has talked about it, but it's a little before my time. But
You made me. Anyway, so you drive down this long driveway that has horses. Then you get to the mansion, and it's just a circular driveway with a fountain in the front.
it sounds amazing. Like
It was
picture
beautiful.
perfect.
But it's new. It's not an original like old 1800s mansion. It's a newer construction.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, so you walk in, and I wish I had the right name of it. Again, a stampede or stamp horse, something like that. And so you walk in the front door, beautiful foyer. You see the grand living room with a huge fireplace in the middle of the room. Look through, you see the pool. You go to the left, you got bedrooms in the lower level. You can take an elevator that's over there near one of the bedrooms, and you open the door. You open another door, you get in, it's big enough for about two people.
Yeah.
Push the button, takes you up, then there's more bedrooms. And it's like a horseshoe shape. So there's bedrooms all along. So I want to say it's about 8 bedrooms, maybe.
I was gonna say that's so fancy, but also like super convenient for people who have disabilities, like not having to walk upstairs.
I used it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I used it. There's some people I heard used it for other reasons. But
Oh, all right.
I'm going to have to get some Lysol wipes. But anyway, so
Lysol wipe. I want to. What?
I think there was some booty time going on in that elevator. The grown folk.
What do you call that? Like,
Booty time. That's like
no, I mean like if you do it in an airplane. Oh, I guess I was gonna say if you do it in an airplane, like it's the Mile High Club.
And what?
If you do it in an airplane, it's the Mile High Club. What's it called if you do it in an elevator?
Wait till like capacity.
Okay, fair enough. Anyways, beyond that.
It was crazy. It was crazy. But the kitchen, that was a focal point. The kitchen was huge. My mother-in-law loved it.
Was there just one kitchen?
Yeah,
I know.
Do you think we got?
Well, you said mansion. You said mansion. That was so loud it startled me.
Yelling over here. Well, yeah.
Hey,
But
you said
again,
like
it's
filming with all the chaos.
It's not originally old-fashioned mansion. So I mean, it's newly built in 2000, I think 2010 maybe. But absolutely stunning, absolutely beautiful. It's like I said, when you got a bunch of people together, it winds up being cheaper to do it this way.
Oh yeah, I bet.
And you can wind up with something amazing instead of some little house on an Airbnb. We found this on was it VRB? Oh, it wasn't Airbnb. I can't remember. I think it was Airbnb.
Oh, okay.
And before we left, my mother-in-law is this person, so is Jennifer. They made cookies and banana nut bread for the people who came to clean up the place.
That's so sweet.
It is, and our review
That
was
southern
phenomenal.
charm. That southern charm.
Southern charm.
It must have smelled good in there too. I bet you they walk in there and it probably the stuff they've seen that they've had to clean or smell at that place is probably been wild. So for them to walk in and smell fresh baked cookie.
Well, and that's the thing. When we first walked in, it smelled like immaculately clean.
Yeah.
When the other people came in to clean the place, like I said, we left them all the food we could take with us.
Yeah.
And so fresh treats and all this other stuff because they're going in there clean up after 16 to 20 people. You
Yeah.
want to make sure you treat them right. It is so rowdy, and I love it. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I mean-
let me pop my headphone off a little bit. All right.
We'll see how the audio comes out on the other end, but
There
like
we
I
go.
said,
I can hear you a little bit more.
it only lasts about 15 minutes and then it'll be completely quiet and then we'll get another rush and then it'll last 15 minutes and that'll be it.
If we could turn the camera around, you can see that every table's taken.
Yeah, every table's taken.
Every table's taken.
I would turn it around, but I don't want to shine the bright lights at
Well,
everyone.
that you might lose connection.
Yeah, that's true. But it is popping in here.
Like I said, the only thing is, if you take someone, I like to take people with us who have a positive outlook on things. I don't like to take people with us that's going to bring their problems and complain while they're on a vacation. Be honest with you, it has to do with mom more than anybody else.
Yeah.
And if you couldn't afford it, don't go to begin with. I don't want to hear it complain about that. And when it comes to the bedrooms, the only two people that have true connection with that, mama gets to choose the first one.
Yeah, and that makes sense because the trip is for her.
And then the person who pays for the thing gets to pay.
Which also makes sense because you're fronting the bill.
But here's where I learned the lesson of this. I think it's smarter to just pick a place. Like if we go to let's say Jacksonville, Florida next time, to pick a place and then everybody just finds their own place from now. And because I don't want to do the whole flip the bill and then people either complain about this, complain about that. I don't want to do that anymore.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to do the next trip is find a place, maybe if it's like one big old Days Inn hotel and everybody gets paid for their own room. Nobody can complain about nothing, where they're sleeping, how much it costs, nothing. It is on them. But we all just agree on one place.
Besides money and like where they were sleeping, was there any drama or was it a pretty good time?
You say drama?
Yeah.
Well, there's always drama. Like, all right, so the first one that we did in LJ, Mountain, Georgia, we had an issue, and I don't want to say too much about it because it's not my personal business, but we did have an issue where my niece had to leave because of a family emergency on her side. Because she's married to my nephew. And there was a family emergency, was very emotional, which means that Jennifer's sister had to leave, my nephew had to leave, their kids had to leave. So we lost about four adults and two kids. because of it. So we missed them greatly.
Yeah.
We missed them so much because of it.
But other than that, I mean, you guys have a good time. Like, what do you guys do?
We had a good time. I
Do you
mean,
guys cook there? Do you go out to eat? Do you guys go do any?
we went out to see. That's hard. That's what the hard thing is about everybody
Because-
going out to eat.
Is it Jennifer?
Well, number one is Jennifer Celiac.
Okay.
Number two is everybody agreeing on one place.
Yeah, there's a lot of people to agree on one place.
But when we did the mansion in Jekyll Island, we went over to the island and we got to go to a turtle rescue place.
Oh.
And so while we were there, we got to go into this area where they are actually doing therapy with the turtles. And these are not like little turtles; these are like huge sea turtles. And so you got to see them while they're being rehabilitated, and then they are released back into the wild after they're rehabilitated. So it's either, they're hit by a boat by accident, or a shark attack, or something where they need something. There was one that had 1 foot missing, so I felt kindred spirit with it.
I was gonna say.
And he kept swimming up to me. He see that I ain't got no feet.
He knew.
Huh?
He knew.
He's like, I can use so, and so they had these huge pools, individual pools that they were in, so they had to mulch themselves. Everybody was walking by and they're looking at them. We were allowed to feed them. We can go on the ground, so with that, they had museums. And every time you purchase something, that money goes back towards the rehabilitation. It was great.
Oh, that sounds like so much fun.
We did find a place to eat there, which was fantastic, so everybody got to eat.
Nice.
That was good. Jekyll Island is a really cool place to go to in Georgia. So if you're ever there, go try it out. And it's not too far from Jacksonville. But here's the thing that got me. There's a Buc-ee's everywhere in that area. And in fact, I heard them bring the Buc-ee's to Cedar Rapids.
Really?
That was the rumor. I don't know when, but somewhere around here, they're supposed to be bringing a Buc-ee's. Now, if you've never been to a Buc-ee's, it's like the largest in the United States gas station general store. In fact, if you ever want a job,
Yeah.
they pay ridiculous amount.
Really?
For even if you're just a janitor, the starting hourly wage is crazy.
That's awesome.
And you're making $105,000 as a manager. I think it's one of the ones is. But when you go into the register will have a sign that says all the jobs available and how much you make.
Just post it right there.
They just post it right there because it's too big. Because they'll have like 100 and something pumps.
100
gas pumps.
pounds? Where are they coming? In Cedar Rapids?
I don't know. That's what I heard. It's going to be somewhere in Cedar Rapids or Waterloo or someplace like that.
Awesome.
But it is a huge footprint.
I don't even know where that would go, but I guess there's still some room.
They're
along
building
the
2 data centers here, so why not?
Yeah.
So, I mean, good time. But Buc-ee's is cool. You can find everything you ever need. You don't ever have to leave.
And that has like a cult following, doesn't it? Yeah.
And it's BUC-EES. Buc-ee's.
Because people buy shirts.
It's the
I've
gas
seen
station.
I've seen some like cult following type things.
Well, we went there. And here's the thing: the gas prices are lower than everybody else's.
Well,
So
that's
that's
great.
going to be some major competition in this area.
That'll be great. I'm excited. There's a lot of stuff that's supposedly coming, so that would be a really cool addition.
I guess I know the beef jerky good. I love that. And Jennifer, though, she has to get out quick because it's too many people. She's like, it's too many people.
Oh, it's just that packed.
Oh yeah, it is very bad.
Oh, I can imagine if you have to have 100 pumps, like that must be wild.
When they have some that are smaller, so I don't know what they're going to bring here, but I just know that the one we went to in Alabama coming back up was unbelievably huge, and I know they have bigger ones with over 200 pumps, I think, or more. But so you know how the a normal gas pump is, you got one side has a pump, the other side has a pump, right? Okay, so that's 1, that's 2, and then the next one 3, 4, the next one 5, 6, right? So
Right.
there's so many. It's just a row of those, and you'll see number 134 or 201 or whatever. It's like crazy. and then the store is as big as that line.
That's a while.
So it's unbelievably huge, and it got quiet in here, didn't it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the audience probably really recognized the difference between the audio just a minute ago and the audio now. It's because all the kids went back to school, and that was our first lunch rush. We'll have another one here.
How many schools you get two in here, Ron? Two main high schools?
Yes. So we'll get another rush here about 12:15, 12:30. And that'll last about 15 minutes, and then it'll go quiet again.
There you go. That sounds good. But it's yeah, with differences.
It's wild.
Wow.
Right now, we're just like, the kitchen's going to be trying to recoup and make all of the stuff that they need to make for the next rush coming in. So it gives us about.
But here's the thing, though. What tells you about this place is that it is, because it's not like the schools have this is the only choice. I mean, we are surrounded by other restaurants, fast food restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
There's on one end by one school, the other school has fast food restaurants on that end too. So I mean, they can go anywhere they want to.
Yeah.
In fact, there's a place behind us,
Mm-hmm.
behind Pizza World, that they could have easily went to, and they choose to come here
They
because
do.
of the quality.
Yeah, they love it in here, and we have a relationship with all the kids that come in here, which is super nice because we get to see them grow. Like, they come in, like, the older kids are like, as they come in as freshmen, they're like, hey, you go to this pizza shop, and then the freshmen come in and you meet these freshmen because you see them every single day, and they
And
order.
they're talking like this because the
Yeah.
voice is still, and then
And
all of a
then-
sudden they come in senior year,
Senior
yo,
year.
what's up?
Yeah. And then they're here, and then they teach all the other kids to come in, which is super cool. But we have, so the school that's down the street that comes in most often is Kennedy. And we have their wall. We have like a Kennedy wall with some jerseys and stuff like that. And so seniors, when they come in and they graduate, they come and take pictures in front of the wall as like a farewell thing. So we really get to know these kids, and
I can see where that would get emotional.
yeah, we see them every day. Every day.
Yeah.
And we get parents who tell us that they're so grateful for us because we feed their kids every day, and it's a really, like, our lunch special is a very value friendly meal.
$5.35. That's $5 with the tax, 35 cents. Every day they have a different special. And I've done this for so long.
I
It's
know.
crazy. So they have pepperoni, Italian sausage, cheese pizza, and cheese sticks, and two for $1. Then they have other specials Monday through Wednesday, and that is just crazy.
I love how you just go into it. Like, it's so natural because you've been doing it
I've been doing
Monday
this.
through Friday for so long.
Today's Thursday.
Friday.
Today's Friday.
Mhm.
So today is
See
the
if you can remember. Chicken bacon ranch
See, I get that one confused
with
the
chicken
Texas
Alfredo.
chicken.
Oh, okay. Texas chicken is Wednesday.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because Tuesday is my favorite. That's the buffalo chicken.
That's also my favorite day as well.
But you also have the other daily specials, which is the ziti, either Alfredo or marinara ziti.
That's Tuesday. Yeah.
And then you also have the antipasta or the chef salad. That's Monday.
That's Monday. Yeah.
Wednesday is 6-inch hot Italian sub.
Yep.
And so, you know, in today's crazy prices that's going on, it's nice that there's a place where you can come in here and get a gourmet, like, just phenomenal pizza.
Yeah. Like I said, the parents are really thankful too because school lunch can be quite expensive, and especially for teenagers because they have a big appetite, especially growing boys.
A lot of them are athletes, too.
Yeah, we get a ton of athletes in here because the pizza slices that we serve are double slices. It's a quarter of a large pizza, so that they get to eat, and it helps fill them up.
That's where the value
So it's a
really
little bit
gets
cheaper for those
is that
parents.
the size of the pizza, and again, is the size of a quarter of a large pizza for one slice. It's huge. Plus, with that 32-ounce drink, and you can sit in here and you can get it's unlimited refills
Yeah.
for the drinks.
Yeah, they sit in here and they, as you guys heard, they talk and have a good time, and then they all go back to class.
And they're very respectful. And
They are
that's what I've noticed.
super respectful. They're quick. I think too because they come in here almost every single day. They already know what they want. They have all their money and stuff figured out, and they come in, grab their stuff, and
And here's something I'm
Yes.
curious about, because we were at a certain restaurant in Coralville a couple of days back, and we noticed this huge table that had University of Iowa athletes. And it had to be a basketball team because I'm 6'4". They towered over me.
Wow.
Somebody had said at the front desk that they have this black card that the athletics department gives them. So we can go in there and there's no tax paid on their meals.
Oh, that's cool.
And actually what the lady said was their meals are comped. But then another waitress had said, well, no, they don't pay taxes.
Interesting.
Because
The tax exhaust.
And I thought it was kind of odd.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the University of Iowa is a state-run school.
Yeah.
So it's part of state government, so I can see where that happens. But
They might have like some kind of program or like payback system or something, maybe.
yeah, and so, but the point is, though, I thought it was actually great that they would treat the athletes like that. But then I talked to the manager about you guys, Pizza World.
Yeah.
And I said, Pizza World does a $5.35 special, and the high school kids go. I see a lot of them are athletes from there.
Yeah.
I said, so it's great. I mean, I understand this restaurant is a sit-down steakhouse type thing, so
Yeah.
I get it. Why they probably don't do a $5 meal,
Yeah.
but at the same time, though, I value Pizza World for what you guys offer, especially to the high school kids, well, anybody who walks in
Yeah.
and get. And
It's
wants to save
especially
money.
nice for, I think, growing kids, especially too, because like things are expensive nowadays, and yeah,
I'm telling you.
yeah, it's expensive, and so it's nice to be able to know, exactly how much somebody's going to spend, or that they're going to get enough for that dollar amount. Because
But it's the quality of food that gets me. I know this is look, we ain't doing no commercial for Pizza World, but I'm just
I know, because
trying
now
to
it sounds
say,
like a long
it's not selling.
commercial.
But the thing is, though, is that when you're paying only $5.35 for a combo, but think about the quality you're getting. A lot of times you pay $5 for something, you ain't getting a lot of quality for it.
Yeah.
Some cold fries, a little sad little burger with nothing on there to drink, or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe some toe-up chicken nuggets, I don't know, but when you come in here, you get the food hot. I've watched them refill that constantly. People get
Yeah.
fresh food.
Yeah, we refill it consistently. Like I said, they're going to be spending this 15 minutes to get things in, so it's nice and hot, and it'll be gone here soon. So.
Oh, y'all saw sitting there, we're trying to eat chicken wings, and the chicken wings are hot. The pizza that they gave us is the same way. It was hot.
We're thinking about maybe doing like an after-school lunch special, because the other high school that's down the street, Xavier, they can't go off campus. I hit that camera again. They can't go off campus, and so they can't come here for lunch. And we don't think that's fair. So we're thinking about maybe starting like an after-school thing for Xavier kids.
I used to work. That's actually a pretty cool idea.
Yeah.
Because what time does the school get out?
They get out at like 2:50 something, so about 3 o'clock.
Okay, that's cool. That actually was a great idea.
Yeah.
I used to work for a company, let's see what, and every day they had a different vendor come in and sell their food there for their employees. And school probably wasn't allowed that,
Yeah.
but that would be a cool idea if you guys could do that. Maybe have a truck out front.
Yeah, that'd be super cool.
But y'all don't have a truck, do you?
No, but it's something we've been talking about possibly getting. Maybe once we're done with a few of the builds. Well,
Yeah, because you got the voodoo stuff going on, man. That's
and then
exciting.
we have Coralville, and we have Wright Brothers,
Oh, I forgot
and
about Coral.
Marion.
Wait a minute, hold on, back up. I remember focusing on Coralville because that, I don't even know how much you can talk about it.
Yeah, there's not a lot going on right now.
Okay, but I know that you have, that one's exciting.
Yeah,
Because that's
so-
tied into gaming.
Yeah.
But
And the university.
But and it's going to be a huge complex.
Mhm.
But the one in Wright Brothers Boulevard, I don't know too much about that one.
Yeah, that one, they're putting in a family fun center.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be right across the street.
That is actually pretty cool. I know when I drive
think-
sometimes home, I'll pass by there at the stop sign,
Yeah.
and I'll see all the construction going. Not a lot of construction,
Yeah.
but there's a neighborhood they're building over there too.
My understanding is it's going to be like zip lines and go-karts. And it's just going to be like a great.
Why after I'm leaving
I know.
to go to Louisiana?
I think it's because you're leaving. We were like, oh, we got to bring.
Or is it like, we don't need him popping that zip line on his leg over rotisserie chicken?
What we should do is when he visits here, we'll, once the place is up and running, you and I can go there.
And do what?
I don't know, go-kart.
They got to go kart. I can't.
You wanna do the zip line?
My big self and I'll go kart.
Have you done zip lining before?
No. I want to do it.
Would you do it?
See, Camp Courageous has one now.
Yeah.
And I was offered, hey, well, since you're here, why don't you go do that? I said no, but a 80-something-year-old woman got up there and did it.
I think you should do it. I mean...
I was ashamed. Well, see, my hometown of Columbus, Georgia, Chattahoochee River separates Phoenix City, Alabama from Columbus, Georgia. And they did a zip line to go across the two states. And the problem is, they also built some whitewater raftings there.
Yeah.
And it's like level 4 whitewater rafting school. Problem is, there's dinosaurs in the water.
Even with the rapid?
Even with the rapids, you can see them. There are alligators and big old anacondas and all this stuff. I mean, just huge. So all I can think about is when people zip line from Columbus, Georgia to Phoenix City, Alabama, is those alligators looking up at, okay, there's a rotisserie chicken sitting right there.
Just
it
waiting.
Falls. Bam, that's mine.
Just waiting.
So no, that's what I think about. And so when I think about zip lining through the jungle, I'm like, is they a lion somewhere, or a bear, or a tiger, or something like that that's out there gonna snatch my chunky self up? Because I know I'm delicious.
So if you go on another family trip and Mama wants to go ziplining, you gonna do it?
I will be mother-in-law-less. Okay. So, I hate to say it. I'm not doing it just because she doesn't.
Hey, you said the trip's for Mama.
The trip is, the events are not. Okay? It's like somebody saying, hey, we're going to go to Bahamas or something like that. Let's go snorkeling. I ain't getting in that water. Things outswim me and I exude chicken grease. So everything known to man that can swim is going to be attracted to my delicious scent.
All right, family. If you want Lindsay to try the zip line at the Family Fun Center that's coming to Ray Brothers, just leave a comment. Get a hold of me. Let me know. I'll work on it.
I don't know what you're going to work on. Okay, do you see me? Do you see me going across dental floss? Do you really see that? And then I'm going to get a zip line cut and no.
I don't think you're going to get a zip line
and
cut.
something else is going to fall
I've never
off.
gone either, and I'd be down to try it. I'll do it if you do it.
Well, I guess you ain't never doing it then. I mean, I'm trying to understand what that mean.
Well, I'll work on it.
Yeah, well, she ain't got nothing to work on. I just necessarily.
I think it'd be such a cool episode.
You think it'd be a cool? Oh, that's great. Who's doing the camera work while all this is going on?
We'll strap the GoPros to us. Your face. Didn't think about that one.
Because it ain't happening. Ain't no sense in thinking about it.
No, you just didn't think that I'd have an answer that quick.
That's
I got
well,
this
okay.
plan.
Well, I'm fine. What if I have to go to the bathroom and
You
a
go-
GoPro is still on me?
Well, you take it off. It just pops on and on.
I'm not thinking shit like that. I got the phone, the camera on my phone.
I could put it on your hat. We could put the GoPro on your hat. We could put it around your chest. We're gonna figure it out. I'll worry about it.
No, look, you know what? I'm done with this episode. Look here. This is another episode of Ricky's Big World. Thank you so much for joining us today. We'll leave the door unlocked for you, okay? However, don't be ziplining over here to say hey and nothing like that and try to zipline back because I ain't going back with you, to let you know. Okay? And I'm serious about them crocodiles being looking up.
There won't be crocodiles at the Family Fun
I
Center.
know we in Iowa, but you know, you just never know if the Family Fun Center gonna have like a crocodile exhibit.
Maybe.
Jurassic Park.
That'd be cool.
No, it's not gonna be. When you cut the camera off, I don't want to talk to you no more. Okay, I think we done. Officially. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yeah, goodbye. I knew you didn't cut nothing off yet. I knew it.
I can't cut me off when you're making me laugh.
Push the button. Okay, we done. You still giggling?